making an intro for this vlog. Today is December 4th, and I'm actually planning on taking a break towards the end of December. Honestly, pretty soon. I'm almost done with a lot of my work, but I am still going to be knitting while I'm on my little break. I'm mostly just trying to take a break from a lot of the more businessy things, social media, all of that. I really want to be able to just like disconnect a little bit for the end of the year. But I can still knit while I'm disconnected. And so I'm going to still be knitting. And so I might still be filming a few clips. I expect this vlog to be a little bit disjointed in clips, at least for the beginning. But I will come back at the end and do like a recap and we'll take a look at everything I've made. I've been making some things with some wool yarn that I ordered for the past few days. And so I'm going to be pretty excited to show those off. So yeah, this is just going to be a video of what I have made during my break. My name is Becca. I am the owner and knitter of Positively Cozy. My small business is dedicated to making cute things in fun colors for nerdy people, especially people that like cats. Like my cat Harper is actually right here hanging out with us right behind me, taking her bath. Okay, I decided pretty last minute I wanted to make some fingerless gloves as some presents for some of my family members. I just got this Lion brand Heartland wool, some tweeds and some other colors, and I've been experimenting. Obviously I make a lot of fingerless paw print gloves all the time. If I refer to these as paw gloves when they don't have paws, forgive me. They're just regular fingerless gloves without paws on them. Anyway, it's pretty much the same pattern as my paw gloves. I wanted to tweak them a little bit so they were more interesting. It's hard to tell with this colorful tweed. I added a little too much texture with this, and I wasn't super happy with how they turned out. They're still really cute, but I don't like the way... Harper, you're in front of my camera. I don't like the way there's all the texture right on the palm here, and so I tweaked the design a little bit for the next pair, and these turned out really nice. They're very simple. I like the little pearl bump rows on the bottom and the top, and these fit really nice. I think these are gonna make a great gift for some of my family members, so I'm gonna make some more of these probably. I got string lights for above my desk. I think they look really cute, especially with my yarn wool during golden hour. So good. I probably need to take down my bats. I did finish making another pair of fingerless gloves. These are super cute. They're like gray with the rainbow tweed. So I now have 3 pairs of these to gift to some family members. I'm also starting a 4th pair in this brown color. These have been a lot of fun to work on so far. They've been working out pretty quickly, but after this pair, I think I need to stop and try and actually finish my sweater. I did not do a very good intro about the sweater that I work on in this video. I started knitting sweater number 18 by My Favorite Things Knitwear in January 2024. And then I put it down to do business stuff for the rest of the year. And I decided at the end of 2024, I wanted to finish it. And I had the yoke done and had started one sleeve of it. So I need to finish the sleeve and then the second sleeve and then do whatever I can on the rest of the body, with the goal of finishing it by Christmas Eve so that I could wear it to my family's Christmas Eve, just because that felt like a good goal. Anyway, the yarn that I used for it is this Swish by Knit Picks, which is a really soft superwash merino wool in this really pretty light teal color. And then I held it together with, this is a hand-dyed mohair by the Sheepyshire in like blues and purples. And I tried this with a bunch of different colors and decided that the light teal I liked best. And so once it's all knit up, it has this really cool like fuzzy sort of multicolored effect, and it kind of creates a whole new color. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. So we can, now that I've talked about that, we can continue on to all of the clips where I'm just talking about it as if you know exactly what I'm doing, even though I forgot to talk about it. Okay, I finished knitting all of the fingerless gloves that I wanted to make for Christmas gifts, so I am back to working on the sweater. I'm still just working on this first sleeve, so. All right, this is very exciting. I have a sleeve, one whole sleeve. I think it looks pretty good. It's gonna be a lot better when it's blocked because because of this pattern, it's gonna like lengthen up a lot. But this is really exciting. I still need to make the second sleeve and then the rest of the body. Hi, just checking into this vlog real quick. I am still working on my sweater. I'm working on the second sleeve now, and I'm still hoping I can get this done by Christmas Eve. I hope. Alright, I put on my little turtleneck that I plan on wearing under the sweater once it's finished, because I got both the sleeves done, and so I'm very excited to try this on. Which way? I'm gonna need to add a tag to the back so that I remember which way is the front. It has two sleeves. This is so exciting. It's very silly with the cord here still, but I have sleeves. That's so fun. And it's gonna be like bigger and slouchier once I wash and block it, but I'm very excited about this. Look at my sleeves. Also, I did my nails and they look very good with it. I love it. Pretend the rest of it's done. Isn't that cute? I'm very excited. Harper is not amused, but I am. So you know how I want to get the sweater done by Christmas Eve? Well, I still need to knit the whole body. Today is December 13th, and I started crocheting the 6-day star blanket. I don't expect to finish it in 6 days. In fact, I should really stop working on it right now to finish my sweater, but my brain wants to do a new thing. Okay, I have faith that this is gonna look better once I get it washed and blocked, but I finished my sweater. It's all done. I want it to be longer, which I think is gonna happen once I wash it and block it. Today is December 17th, which means if I wash this right now, It should be dry by Christmas Eve to wear. I decided to do a split hem on the bottom, and I did a few extra rows in the back, which I think looks, again, hopefully it'll look better once it's like all smoothed out and blocked and everything, but I'm really excited that I got it done. It looks silly right now, but I'm gonna show you when it's all done. Yay. Harper, please don't jump in the eucalyptus water. Harper. Harper, you're gonna regret this. Harper, no! Harper? It's wet. You want wet? You're gonna get covered in eucalyptus. This is the wool wash that I use. Harper, do not jump in here. Ziggy is also watching. You're really not gonna want to do this, Harper. Alright, well, since I finished my sweater, it's time to work on my husband's sweater. I have this Wool of the Andes from Knit Picks in this green color. I have like 14 skeins of it. And so I am starting a sweater for him. I decided to do the Moby sweater by Petite Knits, even though I've never actually done a cable knit sweater before, but it's starting off okay. Okay, I finished my sweater. It's washed, it's blocked. Before I blocked it, I was very concerned. Maybe you could hear in my voice that I was not entirely happy, which is really hard when you've put a lot of money and yarn and a lot of time into making something. But I had faith because I did do a gauge swatch and I knew what the fabric felt like after I washed and blocked my gauge swatch. And I picked my size and what to knit based off of my blocked gauge swatch. So I had faith, but it was very much a trust the process sort of moment. But I'm so happy with how this turned out. It lays so much better now. It's like big and cozy and oversized, just like I wanted. And the split hem lays so much nicer now, and the back is nice and long. I'm very happy with this. It's so cozy. I've got black and white turtlenecks that I can wear under it. I did wear it on Christmas Eve, and that was great. And it's just, it's very cozy. I still can't decide if I like mohair or not. It feels soft to the touch for me, but I think if it touches my skin too long, it starts to be kind of annoying, and it's been shedding a little bit, but honestly, this sweater is so beautiful and it makes me so happy, and I like wearing it regardless, so I'm so happy with how this turned out. This is my big project, my big happy accomplishment for 2024. Look at how pretty it is with the multicolored yarn. Oh, I just love it so much. I'll try to get some more close-up shots. Hi, I think this is my first 2025 update. I'm slowly easing back into working a bit. I did get a custom order from one of my lovely Ko-fi members for some split color skull paw gloves in purple and green with these black accents, and I'm really excited about this. So this is probably going to be the last thing I make for this video, and then we're going to wrap it all up. Okay, I just got these done. They turned out really freaking cute, especially look at the little stitches on the back. And the skulls, I love these a lot. I really love doing custom orders. I'm a little sad that they're going to be closed for the whole first quarter of this year while I prep for Anime Detour. Unless you're a Ko-fi member, of course, like the person that bought these, because I do accept custom orders from my Ko-fi members at any time of the year, even if I've got other stuff going on. It's sort of just like a $5 a month rush fee for the people that really want to support me. But yeah, I'm going to go get these packaged up and shipped out right away. I really love green and purple together. All right, we've made it to the recap section of this video. Initially, this is what I intended the entire video to be, because I did take a break at the end of 2024 and I figured I wasn't going to be vlogging much, but I did film a few clips of me chatting and showing off some of the things that I was working on, but I didn't show off everything. So we're going to just talk about the things that I still have in front of me that aren't gone, and we're just going to chat about it. First, I'm going to put on this hat that I made for myself. This is a wool chunky cat beanie that I made with Knit Picks Chroma Worsted, I think it's called. And I think it turned out really cute. It looks very good with the sweater, I think. So this is fun. We're gonna wear this while I talk. I did also make a second one because I had enough yarn. And this is sort of the start of what my January shop update is going to be. It's going to be some things made with wool yarn rather than my usual acrylic. I know people sometimes have allergies, and also I like to buy fancy wools that usually cost a little bit extra, so these are a little bit more pricier items, sort of like a little bit of a luxury line. So to start with, we do have this hat, so you can kind of match me if you wanted to buy this one. And hopefully I will have that shop update live by the time that I post this video, if I'm good. Another thing that I made that I'm not sure if I'm entirely happy about, but I did make a little cowl. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. We'll see. I think I'm gonna list it and just see. I've never done scarves or anything before just because they have to be more expensive due to the fact that they use more yarn and take longer. And this one is wool too, so I don't know. I'm gonna try. Worst that can happen is that it just doesn't sell, and that to me is really not that big of a deal. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I will keep it for myself, give it to someone eventually, but otherwise that will be on as well. And then after making this hat and this hat, I had a tiny bit of this yarn left, and so I paired it with a teal yarn to make a striped cat beanie. And I think it's so cool because of the way the stripe fades from the pistachio green to up to like a light purple. And I think that's a lot of fun. So this is another one of the wool cat beanies that will be available. And then this one was a little bit of an experiment. This is sort of my chonky style beanie, except I did a ribbed brim. I believe this is a yarn hand dyed by Get Knit Faced in Colorado. I love making things with hand-dyed yarn, even though it's very expensive. It's a really cool way to support 2 small businesses at once with your purchase. And so this one has a folded brim. Let me try it on. This one I didn't think was gonna fit very well until I washed it and blocked it, but I think it's pretty cute. These colors are a lot of fun. And I think my favorite cat beanie from this wool shop update is this one, just because these pinks and yellows are so fun. And also this is a single ply wool yarn, so something about it just like makes it so squishy and nice, and it looks so beautiful up close to me. And I'm a really big fan of this one. So here's my little wool cat beanie collection, plus the one little scarf. And then one other thing to talk about for my shop before we get to the fun personal projects is I did make a new listing for my scrappy chunky cat beanies, but I made a mystery listing. So it's $5 discounted, so they're only $35 instead of $40, but you don't get to know what colors the hats are. So it's like kind of a surprise. And I made 3 of those. One of them sold and it was very cute. So go check out my shorts. I do a little reveal on what that hat looked like. But then I did make 2 more, but I think the way I'm gonna do it is whenever I do a shop update, I will like unmystery the scrappy beanies and make new ones, just so I still have the scrappy chonky cat beanies in my shop that people can see, because I don't want it to all be a mystery, because I know people like to choose their colors. So these are the 2 other mystery beanies that would have been on my shop, but I am now revealing them and they will be listed as a regular listing. That's these 2. I think this one's really fun. This one I don't like as much personally, but I don't know, maybe it will find its loving home. That's the fun thing about these scrappy chonky cat beanies, is that they're just so different and unique, but like if it calls to you, it calls to you. So this is kind of an idea of what you might get if you do order the Mystery Scrappy Chonky Cat beanie listing. That's so many words to say. I'm just so used to saying Scrappy Chonky Cat beanie at this point. Anyway, here's an idea of what you could have gotten. I will be making some new mystery ones. It won't be these, but these two will be available on my shop with the shop update. But this is all just shop talk. Let's talk about some personal stuff because that's kind of what I've been doing mostly. I did have a lot of clips showing off all of the fingerless gloves that I made as gifts for family, but then I did also decide to make myself a pair just because, I don't know, I needed a pair of non-paw fingerless gloves, I guess. And so I made these for myself, and these are wool. All the ones that I made for gifts were acrylic, but I wanted a pair of wool for myself because I already have a lot of acrylic paw gloves for myself. And so I thought the wool would be nice and cozy, and they're black, so they're neutral. And I've been wearing them inside a lot when I'm working my part-time job and using the keyboard and it's cold, but I like to have my fingers free for typing. So big fan of fingerless gloves. I made another hat for myself. I don't know what it is about this season. I guess I needed a pair of gloves without paw prints, and I needed a hat without cat ears. This one I actually sort of made on a whim because I was watching Christmas Chronicles and Kate has a hat very similar to this that's like ribbed with the pom-pom and it's like a speckly rainbowy tweed. And I had this yarn anyway and it's like, I'm gonna make a hat like that inspired by Kate's hat in Christmas Chronicle. I love those movies. They're sort of new, but they have Kurt Russell in them, and my husband and I are a big fan of Kurt Russell movies, so this hat, when I saw it, it's just like, I need to make something like that. So I now have my pawless gloves and my hat without ears. And as soon as I finished this sweater, I was inspired to make another sweater. I actually bought the yarn for this sweater last year, right after I started this one, because I was already enjoying making this one so much that I knew I was gonna need to make a nice sweater for my husband. I've made him some sweaters in the past, but they're not the best. They're kind of just like big and bulky and comfy, but not really like nice the way this one is like a nice sweater. And so I started knitting him the Moby sweater by Petite Knits, which is a cable knit sweater. And I have not done cables since before I started Positively Cozy, when I first was learning how to knit. And so I was sort of intimidated, but it kind of came back to me, and so far I think it's looking really beautiful. It's this beautiful like green heathered sort of yellowy tinted yarn. It's Wool of the Andes by Knit Picks, and this is all I have. This is like the back top part of the yoke. I'm afraid that this is all it will ever be until maybe next Christmas. That's kind of what happened with this sweater. I started it in the excitement of cozy winter times, and then my business got in the way with conventions and everything. And I think that's gonna happen with this one too. But it started and it's beautiful and I'm really enjoying working on it. But it might be a while before this gets done. But I'm glad I at least started it, because I think starting a new sweater is the hardest part, right? Maybe not, maybe finishing it is the hardest part, but it started, so I'm giving myself points for that. And then surprisingly, my favorite project that I've been working on during my downtime has been a crochet project. And this is the 6-day star blanket. It was kind of viral on TikTok, I think. Everyone like holds it and like drops it down like every day that they work on it. I've been working on it for way more than 6 days. I think I technically still have one more repeat to do. But look at this beauty. I just finished, I think, the fifth round, and I'm definitely gonna keep going because this pattern has just been so like simple and repetitive and nice and easy to work on. And I love the colors that I'm choosing. It's very just like guilty pleasure, picking all of the fun colors that make me happy. And this has just been such a joy to work on and is my favorite thing that I've been making. And I can't help but like keep picking it up. I've been keeping it on my desk, and just every once in a while I'll squeeze in a row or even just half a row. And it's just so pretty. I really want to already make more. So I definitely understand the hype around this blanket. It's simple, it's beautiful. I really love changing rows every color to give this like really fun effect. And just like how chaotic it is. I love how chaotic it is, but it's chaotic in a bunch of colors that make me happy. All right, well, I think that's all I have for this video. It's been nice to take a break. I sort of also don't feel like I had much of a break. I was still knitting and crocheting, of course. The whole reason that I even decided to call the end of the year a break for me is that I wanted to stop doom scrolling, and to do that, I wanted to stop feeling the pressure to post on social media. And I'm gonna have a video in a couple weeks going over all of my goals and plans for my business in the new year, and I'll probably talk about it more there, but yeah, I appreciate you being here. YouTube is gonna be a big focus for me this year, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you again next time.